In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on November 29, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Knicks versus Charlotte Hornets. It's an NBA Cup showdown featuring two Eastern Conference teams as they hit the hardwood in Buzz City, both eager for a victory. The New York Knicks will be on the road as they take on the Charlotte Hornets this Friday afternoon. The Knicks are coming off a tough 129-114 road loss against the Dallas Mavericks on Wednesday night, failing to cover as 4-point favorites. Meanwhile, the Hornets fell 98-94 at home to the Miami Heat on Wednesday, though they managed to cover the spread as 4.5-point underdogs. Historically, the Knicks hold a 68-57 advantage in the all-time regular season series and dominated Charlotte last season, sweeping all 4 games, including a decisive 113-92 win on January 29, 2024. The Knicks recently secured a win against the Denver Nuggets but suffered a setback against the Mavericks. Their upcoming schedule includes matchups against the Pelicans, Magic, and Hornets. On the other hand, the Hornets are reeling from consecutive losses to the Heat and Magic, with their next game slated against the Hawks, 76ers, and Knicks. The New York Knicks have been performing well overall, winning 5 of their last 7 contests, though they'll be looking to rebound after Wednesday's defeat against a depleted Mavericks squad. In that game, New York struggled on the defensive end, allowing Dallas to dictate the pace. Offensively, the Knicks have been sharp, shooting an impressive 39.1% from three-point range and converting 83.3% of their free throws. Defensively, however, they've allowed opponents to shoot 37.9% from deep while collecting an average of 41.7 rebounds per game. Conversely, the Charlotte Hornets find themselves in a challenging stretch, dropping 7 of their last 9 games, including their 3rd consecutive loss in a close battle with the Miami Heat. Charlotte has had difficulty finding consistency, particularly on offense. They're shooting 36.4% from three-point range and 78.2% from the free throw line, while defensively, they're allowing opponents to shoot 35.6% from beyond the arc. On the glass, the Hornets have been stronger, averaging 46.2 rebounds per game, but their overall struggles persist. In terms of injuries, the Knicks remain without Mitchell Robinson and Precious Achiuwa, while the Hornets are missing Grant Williams. Charlotte continues to face significant offensive challenges, particularly in generating consistent scoring opportunities. This is a concern as they prepare to face a Knicks team that ranks 4th in the league in scoring. The Hornets are overly reliant on their perimeter shooting, a risky strategy against New York's improving defense. The Knicks, closing out a 5-game road trip, aim to finish on a high note, with McBride returning to the lineup and their dynamic duo of Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson leading the charge. New York looks well positioned for success. The recent offensive trajectories of these two teams highlight their contrasting forms. The Knicks have been electric, averaging 127 points over their last 5 games, while the Hornets have struggled mightily, averaging just 99 points in their last 3. Over the course of the season, the disparity is even starker. New York boasts the 2nd best offensive rating in the NBA at 122.1, while Charlotte ranks 26th with a 109.1 rating. Despite Wednesday's setback to the Mavericks, the Knicks appear poised to bounce back against the slumping Hornets. If they can effectively limit LaMelo Ball, Charlotte's primary offensive threat, New York should win convincingly. Given the Knicks' sweep of the Hornets last season, they are well positioned to secure a 5th straight win in this series. So the New York Knicks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Analyzing recent offensive performances, this matchup promises scoring potential. The Knicks are averaging 122.5 points over their last 4 games, while the Hornets have shown slight improvement, scoring 111 points per game in their last 5. Defensively, both teams have struggled. New York ranks 24th in defensive rating at 116.6, while Charlotte sits 19th with a 113.9 rating. Given these vulnerabilities, a high-scoring game seems likely. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Atlanta Hawks. The Cleveland Cavaliers are set to face the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena on Friday afternoon as part of the NBA Cup group play action. The Cavaliers currently boast the best record in the Eastern Conference at 17-2, while the Hawks sit in ninth place with a record of 8-11. This matchup marks the second of three meetings between the teams this season. In their most recent clash on Wednesday, the Hawks secured an impressive road victory over the Cavaliers with a final score of 135-124. In recent games, the Cavaliers defeated the Raptors but suffered a setback against the Hawks. Looking ahead, their schedule includes challenging matchups against the Celtics, Wizards, and Nuggets. On the other hand, the Hawks lost to the Mavericks before rebounding with their win against the Cavaliers. Their upcoming opponents include the Hornets, Pelicans, and Bucks, presenting both opportunities and challenges for Atlanta. The Cleveland Cavaliers have been one of the hottest teams in the league this season, winning an impressive 17 out of their first 19 games. Despite their success, they are aiming to rebound after Wednesday's tough loss to Atlanta. The Cavaliers have been highly efficient offensively, shooting 40.8% from three-point range and 78.7% from the free throw line. Defensively, they are allowing opponents to shoot 38.4% from beyond the arc while averaging 43.1 rebounds per game, showcasing their ability to control the boards. Meanwhile, the Atlanta Hawks have struggled recently, dropping 4 of their last 6 games overall. However, they broke a 3-game losing streak with their surprising victory over Cleveland. Offensively, the Hawks are shooting 34.8% from three-point range and 78.1% from the free throw line. On defense, they are allowing a 39.4% shooting percentage from deep and pulling down 44.6 rebounds per game, indicating some inconsistency on both ends of the court. In terms of player availability, the Cavaliers have ruled out Dean Wade and have listed Caris LeVert as questionable for this matchup. The Hawks, on the other hand, continue to play without Cody Zeller, who remains out due to personal reasons. Recent defensive performances highlight a disparity between the teams, with Cleveland allowing 114 points per game over their last 3 contests compared to Atlanta, which has given up 127 points per game in their previous 4. The Cavaliers' superior three-point shooting, leading the NBA at 40.8%, contrasts sharply with the Hawks' 20th-ranked 34.8% from beyond the arc, giving Cleveland a critical edge in perimeter scoring. Although the Hawks managed an upset win against the Cavaliers as 9-point underdogs on Wednesday, facing Cleveland again presents a new challenge. The Cavaliers are not only one of the most consistent teams this season but also excel against the spread, holding a 14-5 against the spread record despite only 2 losses. Conversely, the Hawks have struggled in covering spreads, finishing last season as the league's worst cover team and posting a 7-12 against the spread record so far this year. The Cavaliers, despite their recent loss, remain the stronger team and the play here, so the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The question remains whether Atlanta can replicate a 130-plus point performance against a Cavaliers defense that ranks second in opponent field goal percentage at the rim. Cleveland is likely to show a stronger defensive effort in this rematch, especially on the perimeter, forcing Atlanta to rely more on field goals than on the frequent free throw opportunities they enjoyed on Wednesday. Offensively, Cleveland is unlikely to struggle, but given the context of the in-season tournament and the familiarity between these teams, the projected total points for this game feels high. While both teams play at a high tempo, the Cavaliers are expected to bring a more competitive and focused approach. As a result, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.